Hey, me and Matt here, this is Killer Kyle, and welcome to another play-by-play. And
Full gear to play-by-play.
It actually works.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna start things off with the cage match with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Logic sense. Get that out of the way. Well, I don't want to say that. It's gonna be a hell of a match.
Yeah. I mean, you literally could have started the night with any match.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Christian Cage.
Yeah. Holy hell, what a fucking match.
Oh my.
Jungle Boy was a elbow drop off the top of the damn cage onto Luchasaurus through the fucking table. A choke slam on the chair. Just split the legs.
And you know, I had no idea this was in him. Like, I mean, he's a bad motherfucker. But the match begins, and it was almost like Luchasaurus was throwing him around like he was his little bitch.
Oh yeah.
And he got the mother and the sister in the audience and cheering him on. But it picks up, and yeah. You got Jungle Boy going up top on the cage, while Luchasaurus is lying on the fucking table, and he does the cactus elbow drop, or well, just an elbow drop, and the STF for the win.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think that cause
you know,
shot,
you fucking know it, dude. And this is the first match.
Now, we've had some Jameson Black Barrel the last little bit, but I thought I'd change things up this time and got the Canadian Classic Crown Royal.
Alright, cool. There was Sami Zayn interview on the Stone Cold Broken Skull Sessions.
Yeah.
He was talking about the promo he cut with Pac.
Yeah.
And he slaps Pac in the face and
Yeah.
getting ready for their takeover match.
Yeah.
And he said there was a point backstage where the Undertaker was there.
Yeah.
And he gets up from his seat, and there's a bunch of people there not really paying attention to him, and he's like, "That's how you sell fucking tickets!"
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody was listening. And so he repeats himself, and it's almost like, yes, that is how you sell fucking tickets. This is gonna be a good show, man. And I mean, it was like a grudge match. So you knew that this was going to be a good match, and Christian Cage was obviously carried out.
Well, he grabbed the key from the referee on the outside, and he goes up the steps, he's unlocking the lock and opening the cage, and then the referee is asking for security, and they're dragging him out, and then, you know, Luchasaurus goes out of the cage, and he slugs one of the security guys, and then, you know, Jungle Boy dives out of the cage onto Luchasaurus, and there's a catapult into the side of the cage, and Luchasaurus goes under. Like, there's a little bit of a gap between, like, the bottom of the cage and the floor, so Luchasaurus is reaching under there and, like, getting the table and a couple of chairs and putting it in the ring, and then they get back in the ring, and yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
So, here's to a great match, a great night.
Yep. And
Night's only just started, and
hopefully we get through it. I mean,
yeah,
it's giving us a good time now, so
yeah, so far so good.
yeah. I'm not jinxing it. So, Subscribe as always.
Yeah.
Me, Matt's World, Killer Kyle 33.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
That's true of it. And I'm sure there's going to be many more of these to come.
Oh God, yeah. Let's rock. Oh, wait a minute.
The
Oh,
Trios Tag Team
the
match.
Trios. Yep. Death Triangle versus the Elite. Well, should be a good match anyways. You know my pick. You know Kyle's pick, so...
Yep.
And by the way, I hope you guys watched our prediction video. I know it ran a little long, but whatever.
Yeah.
Here we go. I wish we had a bet.
The only way... Like, it was a great match, and of course, Pac with the hammer trying to get Phoenix to use the hammer, and Phoenix didn't want to do it, and then Kenny hits Phoenix with the beach cracker.
Yeah.
He's going to hit him with the one-winged angel. Pac has him the hammer, and Phoenix uses it. It's like,
Yeah, I know. Does that mean they're gonna turn heel? I'm not quite sure.
maybe.
But I mean, it was a really good match. A lot of really nice teamwork.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I gotta give credit, you know, Kenny Omega was out. I didn't realize that for some reason. I didn't realize he had a lot of injuries to get rested up for.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Seattle. Well, yeah, TBS, CBS, NBC, CBC, women's title on the line.
Yeah, you got that bitch versus the native beast. Nyla Rose against Jade Cargill.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I said, Nyla already captured the title, stole it, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course we want Jade Cargill to win.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Nyla still has the championship.
Yeah.
And they gave Cargill a interim championship, kind of, well, another championship.
Right.
It's like, well, this isn't really a unification match, it's just a match for the TBS championship.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, here we go. Native Beast versus that bitch. We told you.
Good match, though.
Oh yeah, I mean they both really beat the shit right out of each other and just kind of like the beginning of the match you had the car.
They had Big Guerrero, Nyla Rose, and Marina Shafir come out in a lowrider, and Becky wearing the I'm Your Poppy t-shirt. It was 18 years ago, last Sunday, the anniversary of passing of Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Jade won, obviously jaded. But I think that since it has been 10 days ago, and 18 years ago, that fucking, we had Eddie Guerrero pass away, I think we should do a shot.
I believe next is the 4-way match for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
That's correct.
These moments.
That should be really cool.
Yeah.
This is a chance to save something that deserves to be treasured.
There's two guys from Ring of Honor. They got one guy who is the first time Ring of Honor champion that wrestled all over. Then Sammy Guevara. He's been in some companies.
Yeah.
And is in Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh shit, sorry. To the late great Eddie Guerrero, Viva la Raza.
Right.
Of the Ring of Honor World Championship.
We are sold out. It is standing room only here in the Prudential Center in Newark, New
Let's see if Bobby Cruz is gonna be there. Oh, Bobby Cruz, Ian McAvani.
There you go, there's Bobby's voice.
Hell yeah. Todd Sinclair as well.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know, I can't speak for Kyle, but I know we're paralyzed, but I'm fucking hard.
Damn, what a match.
I mean, you kind of thought it was gonna be a tag team match at some point, Tornado Tag. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, I know.
The Judas Effect, you actually thought Sammy was gonna win. There was one point where you got Sammy put in a sharpshooter by Claudio,
Yeah.
which would make Brett and Owen blush.
Oh, I know.
Fucking that, you know, while doing that, you got Brian put him in the label lock.
Yeah.
You got Jericho do the Judas Effect after, like, fucking, you know, flying over the ring to hit Claudio.
Well, yeah, Claudio had Sammy in the giant swing, and Jericho comes in. I had to time it just right to kind of leap over Sammy, hit Claudio, got up, hit him again, and was able to retain the championship.
That is, yeah, wow, what a fucking match.
Oh, I know.
Shit. So, I mean, why the fuck not? This whole show has been a banger after banger after banger.
And it looks like next is Saraya in her wrestling return and ring return
So,
against Dr. Britt Baker.
DMD. And I honestly hope that works out.
Yeah.
But anyways, what a fucking match. Let's continue on.
Hell yeah.
I think that Saraya's experiencing probably all of the emotions. Obviously, the emotions on the surface.
Well, I'm glad I'm wrong.
What did I say?
I know.
Pretty good
Let's
match.
see,
though.
how much do... I only have coins.
We got talking about, do like Cultaholic does, like do a prediction video and then, you know, watch whatever event it is, and then afterwards, like, or whoever has the least right, there's a punishment. It's like, yeah, we could do that, but we really don't fucking keep track.
No, unfortunately we don't.
It's just for fun.
Of course, yeah. But... still a hell of a match, though.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, shit, you had fucking Saraya almost get her neck caved in.
Yeah.
With the curb stomp, you know. Almost a glove thingy. What's that called?
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw. But yeah, Saraya fucking won. So that's pretty fucking cool.
Now I wonder what they're going to call that move. Because when she was in WWE, they called it the Rampage.
Right?
Now, I don't think they're going to use that same name because of course it's AEW Rampage.
Yeah.
Maybe over time they'll give it a name, but that, what do they call it? It was like a,
The nightcap.
yeah, the nightcap. It was like a straight neck record, so I'd call that the nightcap. Like, I think, call that the nightcap and then maybe call that DDT sort of last call maybe or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Looks like next is Joe Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, there's that in-ring interview he did where he looks like he's gonna take a dump. So, this should be a good match.
Yeah.
Like we said, men slapping meat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just gonna be fun. Joe! Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Joe Two Belts.
I know.
I mean, they did it with Pac. You know, he was the All-Atlantic champion, and he won the trio titles with the Lucha Brothers. I was like, okay, that was fine. But like, with this, like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, I don't, like, I mean, I've said that before. I don't necessarily agree with wrestlers with 2 belts, but, like, I don't know what they're gonna do either. That's the thing. I don't know why they made this call. You had Willie Hobbs. You know, you could have kept the belt with Wardlow, but
Yeah.
and the way he won too, it just
At least with Pac, he lost the All-Atlantic Championship to Orange Cassidy, so he can mainly focus on the Trios tag titles.
right.
As far as this is concerned, it's like you gotta like defend both. Period. No, one like the Ring of Honor Television Championship so often. The TNT Championship every once in a while. Who knows?
Yeah, I fucking don't know. Well, we have on Dynamite, I believe, it'll be Chris Jericho versus Tomohiro Ishii. The Ojo versus the Stone Pitbull. Unfortunately now we have the tag team match. Sting and Darby Allin versus Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. So, now obviously, I didn't see spoilers, but I don't fucking care because I'm watching this and finishing this off. So, I hope that Killer Kyle enjoys this, and I'm sorry we didn't finish it last night, but anyways, here's to this match, I guess. Yo, this was a fucking good match. So, I mean, obviously, you had Darby Allin ambushing Jay Lethal in the entranceway. There was a point where Satin Singh handled Darby, obviously, like a rag doll, picks him up, throws him on the apron. You have Jeff Jarrett take out the red guitar. He's gonna go hit Darby Allin, but the help of Jay Lethal. But that doesn't work. Backfires. And, you know, doesn't hit Jay Lethal either, but yeah, as you can see, you know, the fucking coffin drop. By the way, did a coffin drop as Jeff swung the guitar, hitting Darby in the spine. That didn't even take him out, but this was a good match, obviously, and you know, Sting and Jeff Jarrett really still have it, and I know they do. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you never know until you see them wrestle at the age they are. And so, anyways, and we got the Women's Championship right now. Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter. So, yeah, here we go. Well, look at that. So this match was good. I mean, obviously, you know, Jamie Hayter went after the referee, kind of poked him a little bit, and he told her off, obviously, and somehow shook hands. You know, you have Rebel coming out. She went to hit Tony with the women's title, which, okay, fine. You know, Brett Baker came out. And, you know, one thing it's a pet peeve, you know, you have a wrestler on the outside, on the apron, and Tony was going to do the Texas Cloverleaf, and she sees Britt, and just immediately goes right after her. And I'm going, honestly, you don't have to fucking do that. She's not going to get in the ring, I don't think. But, anyhow, yeah, all of that, and Jamie Hayter had got the victory and is the new AEW Women's Champion. So, you know, congratulations to her, I guess, and yeah, very cool. Well, we have this match. We've got the Tag Team Championships. Got Swerve and Our Glory versus the Acclaim. Two very talented, entertaining teams, and yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, Acclaimed have Billy Gunn in their corner. Nobody really for Swerve and Our Glory, but it's all good. I will see what happens, but should be a good match. So, here we go. It looks like Swerve and our glory or no more. Yeah, this was a good match though, and I think it really proves how much force Keith Lee has. And I mean, picking up Max Caster and just like kicking. Can't remember the other dude's name. Well, anyways, whatever. So that was cool. Yeah, had the barricade from the apron to the other barricade, which that was used really well. And I mean, there was the point where Swerve took out the pliers. He wanted Keith Lee to use it, and he didn't do it. And walked out on Swerve after Swerve slapped the shit out of him. So, yeah, the Acclaim won, and very awesome. So, main event time. So, if you don't know from last night, this was a good match though. I mean, look, you had a lot of good back and forth, slapping and biting, and at one point John hit a paradigm shift, and there was a pile driver from the apron onto a table. You know, this was a really good match. But yeah, William Regal turned on Jon Moxley. So, let me get this straight. You're telling me that for months we've had the Blackpool Combat Club, Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, and Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta. And now, that's over? Because Williams from Blackpool and now just... Yes, we're in New York. They're gonna cheer MJF. They're gonna boo Jon Moxley. That was one of the best stables in AEW.
Anymore. So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like